Are you making one of the biggest grey hair mistakes without even realizing it? Because if you are, it could be aging you way more than you think. And I'm not just talking about picking the wrong shade of silver. There are subtle but major mistakes that can make your hair look dull, thin, or even unflattering to your face shape. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead to make your grey hair look absolutely stunning. Let's begin with one of the biggest grey hair killers, the dull yellowish tinge. A dull yellowish tinge is one of the fastest ways to take your beautiful silver strands from stunning to lifeless. It sneaks up gradually, so you might not even notice at first. Then one day, your once bright grey looks brassy, and it's adding years to your appearance instead of giving you that elegant, polished look. This yellowing isn't just a natural part of aging. It happens because of everyday factors like pollution, sun exposure, heat styling, and even hard water deposits from your shower. Over time, these elements build up on your hair, making it lose that crisp, clean tone that makes grey look fresh and vibrant. The good news is that it's an easy fix. Purple shampoo is a game changer for grey hair. It works by neutralizing yellow tones, leaving your silver strands looking bright and luminous. But you have to use it wisely. Too much, too often, or the wrong formula can leave your hair looking ashy, dull, or even slightly blue. Stick to a high-quality purple shampoo designed for grey or white hair, and use it once or twice a week at most. If your hair starts looking too cool or violet, cut back and alternate with a hydrating shampoo to maintain balance. Another key factor is your water quality. Hard water contains minerals that build up on your hair, causing dullness and discoloration over time. If your water is high in minerals, consider using a shower filter or rinsing your hair with filtered or distilled water, especially after using a toning shampoo. This small change can make a huge difference in keeping your grey hair looking its best. Keeping your silver strands bright is all about maintenance and the right products. A little extra care can help your hair stay fresh, vibrant, and full of life. Now that we've tackled yellowing, let's talk about another common mistake that could be making your grey hair look limp and lifeless. Not all shampoos and conditioners are created equal, and this is especially true for grey hair. As hair loses its pigment, its texture often changes. Grey hair can become more porous, which means it absorbs and holds onto things more easily, including buildup from the wrong products. Many standard shampoos and conditioners contain sulfates, which can strip the hair of moisture, leaving it feeling rough and looking dull. Some also contain heavy silicones, which may initially make the hair feel soft, but can lead to buildup over time, making the strands appear limp and lifeless. Switching to the right products can completely transform the way your hair looks and feels. Look for lightweight, hydrating formulas specifically designed for grey, white, or silver hair. Moisturizing ingredients like argan oil, keratin, and chamomile extract are excellent for keeping your strands soft and manageable. Hydration is key because dry grey hair is prone to frizz, making it harder to style and maintain. If your hair feels coarse or wiry, a nourishing conditioner with natural oils or proteins can help restore smoothness without weighing it down. It's also important to be mindful of styling products. Excessive use of hairsprays, mousses, or gels that contain alcohol can zap moisture from the hair, leaving it feeling brittle and looking dull. If you need extra hold, opt for alcohol-free styling products that provide a flexible, touchable finish without stiffness. A good leave-in conditioner or a lightweight serum can help keep your hair smooth and shiny without adding unnecessary buildup. Finding the right hair care routine is all about balance. You want products that provide moisture without making your hair greasy, and hold without making it feel stiff or sticky. Small changes in the products you use can make a big difference in how your grey hair looks and feels every day. Speaking of moisture, dryness is one of the most common struggles for women over 60, and ignoring it can lead to even more hair troubles. Let's talk about why hydration is non-negotiable when it comes to keeping grey hair looking its best. Grey hair naturally has a different texture than pigmented hair. As hair loses its melanin, the structure of the strand changes, making it more porous and prone to dryness. This means it doesn't retain moisture as well, which can lead to a rough, brittle texture if it's not properly cared for. If your grey hair has been feeling wiry, frizzy, or dull, lack of moisture is likely the reason. Without enough hydration, strands become more fragile, making them more susceptible to breakage and split ends. Adding moisture to your routine can make a huge difference in how your hair looks and feels. A weekly deep conditioning treatment is essential for keeping grey hair soft, smooth, and manageable. Look for hair masks with ingredients like coconut oil, shea butter, or argan oil, as they penetrate deeply to restore hydration. If you prefer a more natural approach, a DIY avocado mask can provide intense nourishment. Simply mash up a ripe avocado with a bit of olive oil and apply it to your hair for 20 to 30 minutes before rinsing. Daily moisture is just as important as deep treatments. A lightweight leave-in conditioner can help keep strands hydrated between washes, especially if you heat style or spend a lot of time in the sun. Always apply a heat protectant before using hot tools like blow dryers, curling irons, or straighteners, as high temperatures can strip moisture from the hair, leaving it dry and more prone to damage. If possible, limit heat styling and let your hair air dry whenever you can. Hydration is not just about what you put on your hair. What goes into your body plays a big role in how healthy and vibrant your hair looks. The right nutrition and hydration levels can make all the difference, so let's talk about how your diet impacts the health of your grey hair. Healthy, vibrant hair doesn't just come from using the right products. It starts with what you put into your body. As hair loses its pigment, it can also become thinner, drier, and more fragile. If your diet is lacking in essential nutrients, your grey hair might look dull, brittle, or even start to thin out more than it should. Without the right building blocks, hair growth slows down, and the strands you do have might not be as strong and healthy as they could be. Protein is one of the most important nutrients for hair health. Hair is made mostly of keratin, a protein that needs to be replenished through your diet. If you're not getting enough protein, your hair might feel weak and lack volume. Incorporating lean sources of protein like eggs, chicken, fish, and plant-based options like lentils and quinoa can help strengthen your strands and promote growth. Healthy fats are just as important. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in foods like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, help keep the scalp hydrated and hair follicles nourished. A dry scalp can lead to itchiness, dandruff, and overall lifeless-looking hair. Vitamins like biotin, found in nuts, seeds, and sweet potatoes, are essential for hair thickness and strength. Leafy greens like spinach and kale provide iron and vitamin C, which help with circulation to the scalp, ensuring hair follicles get the nutrients they need. Hydration is another key factor. Dehydration can leave hair looking flat, dull, and brittle. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps keep hair soft and resilient. Herbal teas and water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges can also contribute to better hydration. Taking care of your hair from the inside out makes a noticeable difference in how strong, shiny, and healthy it looks. But even the healthiest hair can be weighed down by the wrong haircut. Let's talk about how your style might be aging you rather than enhancing your look. The wrong haircut can add years to your appearance, making your face look droopy or outdated. While keeping the same hairstyle for years might feel comfortable, it's worth considering whether your current cut is truly flattering your features and complementing your natural grey. Hair changes in texture as it turns silver, often becoming thinner or more coarse. The styles that worked in your 30s or 40s might not be the most flattering now. A good haircut should bring out your best features while giving your hair movement and volume. Soft layers can add dimension and prevent hair from looking flat or lifeless. A face-framing cut can highlight your cheekbones and brighten your overall look. If you prefer a shorter style, a modern bob with a bit of texture is a timeless option that keeps hair looking chic and fresh. Avoid harsh, tight styles that make the hair look too structured or severe. Blunt cuts, especially if they're too long and one length, can drag your face down rather than lift it. The goal is to create a style that enhances your natural beauty and works with your hair's changing texture. If you've been hesitant to change your look, consider bringing a few inspiration photos to your stylist. A professional can suggest subtle changes that make a big difference, like adding layers for volume or adjusting the length to frame your face better. Grey hair is a fresh start, an opportunity to experiment with styles that highlight your natural beauty. A great cut can make grey hair look even more elegant, giving it movement, shape, and personality. And while we're on the topic of refreshing your look, let's talk about hair color. Some choices can make your grey look dimensional and radiant, while others can leave it looking dull and flat. Let's dive into what to avoid when it comes to color. Not all greys are the same, and the tone of your grey hair can either enhance your complexion or completely wash you out. Just like with blonde, brunette, or red hair, grey comes in different shades. Some lean warm with a soft, almost champagne-like hue, while others are icy cool with silvery or platinum undertones. If the tone of your grey doesn't complement your skin, it can leave you looking dull, tired, or even older than you really are. Choosing the right grey is all about working with your natural undertones. If you have a warm skin tone, meaning your complexion has golden, peachy, or yellow undertones. A softer, beige-tinged greys tend to be the most flattering. These shades add warmth and prevent your skin from looking too pale or sallow. On the other hand, if your skin has cool undertones with pink or blue hints, bright silver or icy platinum shades will give you that fresh, luminous glow. Neutral skin tones, which have a balance of warm and cool, can usually pull off either shade, but working with a professional can help refine the best look for you. If your natural grey isn't quite the right shade, a professional colorist can tone it to enhance or neutralize certain hues. A silver gloss treatment can add shine and correct any unwanted yellow or brassy tones. There are also at-home toning shampoos that can help maintain your ideal shade between salon visits. Embracing grey hair doesn't mean settling for a dull or lifeless color. The right shade can make all the difference, bringing out the brightness in your skin and making your features pop. Now, let's talk about something a little more controversial. A lot of women don't realize that this next mistake is actually a choice, and it might be making their hair look worse without them even realizing it. Plucking out a few stray greys might seem harmless, but over time, this habit can do more damage than you realize. Each time you pull out a hair from the root, you're putting stress on the follicle. Hair follicles aren't invincible. If they become too damaged, they can stop producing hair altogether. This means that repeatedly plucking the same strands can lead to thinning areas, patchiness, and in some cases, permanent hair loss. This is especially noticeable around the temples and hairline, where hair is naturally finer and more delicate. Thinning hair is one of the fastest ways to look older, and while genetics play a role, over-plucking only makes the problem worse. If you've been tweezing those greys for years and are now seeing sparse spots, it's time to rethink your approach. Instead of pulling them out, try using a root touch-up spray, powder, or even a tinted dry shampoo to blend the greys in with the rest of your hair. These products provide instant coverage, wash out easily, and won't cause any harm to the follicle. If your hair is naturally thinning with age, the right haircut can make a world of difference. A volumizing cut with soft layers can create the illusion of fullness and movement. Styles that are too blunt or heavy can emphasize thinning areas, making hair look flat and sparse. Well-placed layers add body and lift, giving a more youthful, healthy appearance. Choosing the right parting can also help. Sometimes simply shifting your part can disguise thinning spots and create more volume at the roots. In addition to styling tricks, scalp health plays a major role in hair retention. Massaging your scalp daily can stimulate circulation and encourage stronger growth. Incorporating a lightweight, nourishing scalp treatment, like one with rosemary or castor oil, may also help keep follicles healthy and promote thicker-looking hair over time. The key takeaway: let your grey grow in naturally and work with it instead of against it. Tweezing may seem like a quick fix, but in the long run, it can lead to more hair loss than you bargained for. Protect your follicles, embrace a fuller, more flattering style, and your hair will thank you. But hair thinning isn't the only thing to watch out for. What you do while styling your hair can also make or break your look, and some everyday habits might be causing more damage than you think. Heat styling can be a quick fix for smoothing out frizz, adding volume, or creating the perfect curl. But too much heat can take a serious toll on grey hair. Because grey strands have less melanin, they are naturally more porous and prone to dryness. High temperatures from flat irons, curling wands, and blow dryers strip away moisture even faster, making hair brittle, dull, and more likely to break. Over time, excessive heat weakens the structure of the hair, leading to split ends, frizz, and a rough texture that's difficult to manage. If you rely on heat styling daily, it's time to dial it back. The good news: you don't have to give up your favorite styles completely. Lowering the temperature on your tools can help prevent excessive damage. Many styling tools go up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or more, but grey hair doesn't need that much heat to hold a style. Keep it around 300 degrees Fahrenheit or lower, and always use a heat protectant spray or serum before applying any heat. These products create a barrier between your hair and the heat, helping to lock in moisture and reduce damage. Even better, consider embracing your natural texture. Grey hair has a beauty of its own, whether it's soft waves, a sleek bob, or even a playful pixie cut. There are plenty of no-heat styling techniques that can create gorgeous looks without the risk of damage. Velcro rollers, braiding damp hair for overnight waves, or using foam curlers can add volume and shape without frying your strands. The healthier your hair is, the better it will look and feel. Reducing heat exposure helps maintain shine, softness, and strength. Letting your hair air dry whenever possible and using gentle styling methods can make a big difference in the long run. Speaking of embracing your natural look, there's one final mistake that can really hold you back from loving your grey hair to the fullest. Grey hair isn't just a colour change, it's a transition, a statement, and for many women, an emotional journey. The biggest mistake isn't the silver strands themselves, it's feeling unsure about them. If you constantly second-guess your decision to go grey or worry that it makes you look older, that hesitation shows in the way you carry yourself. And here's the truth: grey hair is stunning when it's worn with confidence. Owning your grey means finding a style that makes you feel fabulous. The right haircut can transform your look, making your hair appear fuller, shinier, and more intentional. A flattering shape, whether it's a chic bob, soft layers, or a modern pixie, can make your silver strands stand out in the best way. Investing in good hair care products keeps your grey hair looking polished rather than neglected. A little shine-enhancing serum, a purple shampoo to keep brassiness at bay, or a deep conditioner to add softness can make all the difference. Style plays a role too. Wearing colours that complement your grey, like jewel tones or soft pastels, can enhance your overall look. Accessories like bold earrings, stylish glasses, or a statement lipstick can elevate your confidence and make your grey hair feel like part of a well-put-together style rather than an afterthought. Most importantly, remember that beauty isn't about age, it's about attitude. A woman who embraces her natural hair with confidence radiates elegance and strength. Instead of thinking of grey as something to hide, see it as something to celebrate. You earned those silver strands, and they tell a story of wisdom, experience, and resilience. Confidence is the ultimate beauty secret. No hair product or hairstyle can compete with the power of feeling good about yourself. When you stand tall and own your look, your grey hair becomes a statement of self-assurance, not something to apologize for. Now, let's wrap this up with one last thought, because while avoiding these mistakes can make a huge difference, the real key to stunning grey hair is something much simpler. Healthy hair starts at the scalp, but it's often the most overlooked part of a hair care routine. A dry, flaky, or irritated scalp doesn't just feel uncomfortable, it also affects how your grey hair looks. If you're dealing with buildup from products, excessive dryness, or poor circulation, your hair won't be as vibrant, soft, or manageable as it should be. As we age, the scalp produces less natural oil, which can lead to dryness, itching, and even thinning hair. On the flip side, product buildup from shampoos, conditioners, and styling sprays can clog hair follicles, weighing hair down and making it look dull. The key to keeping your scalp in top condition is regular care and gentle maintenance. One simple fix is weekly scalp exfoliation. Just like your skin needs exfoliation to remove dead cells, your scalp benefits from a good scrub. You don't need anything fancy. You just have a gentle scalp scrub or a DIY mix of brown sugar and olive oil. This removes flakes, stimulates circulation, and leaves your scalp feeling refreshed. Another easy step is daily scalp massage. Spending just a few minutes massaging your scalp with your fingertips boosts blood flow, which can help promote stronger, healthier hair growth over time. Hydration is just as important. If your scalp feels tight, itchy, or extra dry, consider using a lightweight scalp oil or serum with ingredients like rosemary, peppermint, or tea tree oil. These nourish the scalp without making hair greasy and can even help with hair retention. If you're dealing with excessive flakiness, a mild, sulfate-free dandruff shampoo once a week can help maintain balance without stripping moisture. Taking care of your scalp isn't just about avoiding problems. It's about giving your grey hair the best possible foundation to thrive. A well-nourished scalp means softer, shinier, and more manageable hair, making your silver strands look even more radiant. Now that you know what mistakes to avoid, which one stood out to you the most? Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed watching this video, you will definitely love this next one.